A former hitman in the Philippines has detailed explosive allegations about President Rodrigo Duterte, including claims that he ordered a gang to kill criminals and political opponents when he held the position of regional mayor. Edgar Matabato has told a Senate inquiry he'd personally overheard Duterte give the execution orders to the death squad gangsters, and in one case he claimed a man was fed to a crocodile. Duterte himself has rejected the allegations, but the president's hardline stance against crime continues to raise alarm among human rights groups and at the UN. Anne Barker reports.
The testimony before a Philippine Senate committee is nothing short of extraordinary, not just because a self-confessed hitman has admitted in a nationally televised hearing to killing around 50 people, but that it was Rodrigo Duterte, the Philippines president, who ordered the killings in his former role as a city mayor.
I'm not destroying the credibility of President Duterte. I'm just telling the truth about what he asked me to do.
57-year-old Edgar Matabato has testified that until 3 years ago he was a member of a vigilante death squad tasked with killing criminals, drug dealers and other political opponents.
The killings in Davao City started in 1988 and continued to 2013. I think we've killed over 1,000 people in Davao City alone.
And he told the senators he personally heard Rodrigo Duterte, who was then mayor of Davao City, give instructions to carry out the extrajudicial killings.
We didn't know the names of the victims. They just called us and asked us to kill someone. My conscience has been bugging me. People were killed like chickens in Davao City. They were being killed for no reason.
Others were thrown into the sea with their stomachs slashed so their bodies wouldn't float.
We pushed this one guy into the water and he was eaten by a crocodile.
President Duterte has repeatedly denied claims he ordered any killings as Davao mayor or since becoming president. But during his recent election campaign, he made no secret of his threat to pursue drug dealers and other criminals. Human rights groups have documented 1,400 suspicious killings in Davao in the years he was mayor. At least 3,500 people, 47 a day, have been killed in the past 10 weeks, most by unknown assailants. Matabato told the hearing Duterte had once ordered them to kill the same senator now leading the inquiry, Leila de Lima, a human rights advocate and staunch critic of the new president.
They decided and ordered us to ambush you.
Who decided to ambush me? The senator asked.
Mayor Duterte.
How did you know? She asked.
We were told about it inside the office, so we stayed there waiting for you. But you didn't go up, you just stayed at the entrance, so we just stayed there waiting.
Government officials have rejected Matabato's testimony as lies and fabrication. The Presidential Communications Secretary, Martin Andanar, says Rodrigo Duterte wasn't capable of ordering the killings, and the Philippines Secretary of Foreign Affairs, Perfecto Yase, addressed the allegations at a meeting in Washington.
Full respect for human rights and the value and dignity of every person is a state policy in our Constitution. We do not and will not and will never condone any unlawful killings.
Both the UN and the US have expressed concern about President Duterte's crackdown on crime and urged him to respect human rights and the rule of law.
Anne Barker.